This is Andres Ruiz with H4L Transformative Coaching. Today I want to talk to you about anxiety and 5 ways of getting rid of anxiety. At this moment in the United States, there are over 40 million people dealing with anxiety. That's a huge number. I mean, if you think about it, if we wake up in the morning just feeling negative, that's going to cause anxiety. And a lot of it has to do with what's going on in the news or what we look up on social media. Especially nowadays, social media is a big thing. If you're looking at something negative, like for example, I used to look at the news and what was going on in the news in the mornings, and that would cause anxiety for me and sadness, and I knew I had to change that. Social media as well. Now people are sharing things that make others feel, give us anxiety because of what we're seeing in the news. So there's a lot of negative stuff going on in the news. So if you start your morning off the wrong way, then it'll definitely build up your anxiety. Now, we think 50 to 70,000 thoughts a day. So if you're thinking for the most part negative, then that's really gonna build up your anxiety. The first tip I have for you is exercise. Now, if you change your physiology, then you'll definitely change the way that you're feeling. For example, if you're sitting there for too long thinking negative thoughts, then it's gonna build up your anxiety. But if you start feeling that way, just if you don't work out, at least get up and go walk around or do some type of workout standing in place. You can do high knees or walking in place, whatever you want to do. If you do work out, then as soon as you start feeling that anxiety, just start working out. Don't even think about it, just do it. And that'll definitely change your physiology and the way that you feel. All right. The next one I have for you is meditation or taking deep breaths. A deep breath. Meditation, I do transcendental meditation in the morning for 18 minutes and then transcendental meditation at night before I go to sleep for 18 minutes. And it's really helped me a lot. It's helped me internally. You got to take care of yourself internally. Now, I'll put a link at the bottom of this video for transcendental meditation if you ever want to try it out. Now, if you think that you can't do transcendental meditation, at least take a nice deep breath. And for the most part, we're running around. We have a lot of things to do that we don't even take the time to take a nice deep breath. So just breathe in through your nose, just like this, and then when you let it out, just let it out through your mouth, just slowly, See, I feel good right there. Just at least try it once, so you can just see how good it feels. Just take a nice deep breath. And like I said, we have to take care of ourselves internally, because if we don't, then it could cause us anxiety, which would then lead to depression or heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes. So just try transcendental meditation. If not, at least take a nice deep breath. All right, and that will definitely help you out, so you won't build up you have all this buildup in your mind, and you gotta some way somehow just breathe in and breathe out, so you can just get rid of all that tension that you have in your forehead, in your brain. Another thing is listen to audios, motivational audios, personal development audios. I highly recommend, I always say, Tony Robbins, Les Brown, there's Brendan Burchard, there's Jack Canfield, Zig Ziglar, Jim Rohn. So there's a lot of information on YouTube that you can listen to, and it's free. So why not use free information that will help you with your anxiety? I used to listen to a lot of just music, and it was mainly music that was pretty depressing. Always talking about just depressing love stories or depressing people that we've lost, and it would just get me in a negative state of mind. So now I listen to audios that are actually building me up and making me feel better about myself. I remember when listening to Les Brown, he changed my life forever just by listening to a 15-minute audio. So you never know, your life might change if you listen to some audio that you'll say, wow, this does make a lot of sense, I'm going to change my life. So you never know, it might get you out of your routine, that sometimes maybe the routine that you're doing is causing you to feel this way. Albert Einstein said, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So just maybe change it up and do something different. The next one I have for you is stop living in the past and in the future. The past, whatever happened in the past is done. If somebody did something to you, there's nothing you can do about it. If you think about it too much and if you complain about it, it's not harming anybody but yourself. All right? Maybe you've lost somebody in the past, and that's very unfortunate. I've lost some people in my life too, and it was very unfortunate, but there's nothing we can do about it. The only thing we can do about it is maybe use that pain to help other people. Or whenever you're having some difficult times, tell yourself, you know what, I've been through worse than this. I can deal with this. All right? Another thing is the future. There's nothing we can do about the future either. Maybe you can do something about the future, but don't think about what's going to happen in the future, because you really don't know what's going to happen at the end of the day. All right, live in the present moment. At this moment, you're watching this video, and that's what you're living. That's what you're feeling. I mean, you could either be feeling like, wow, this is good information, or man, this guy talks too much. Whatever it is, you're living in this moment is what you're gonna feel. All right, so never live in the past or in the future. Live in the now. All right, and then the last one I have for you is to call someone. Call that person, that family or friend that you know that you can rely on to get you out of that negative state of mind or that anxiety, take away that anxiety. For example, I have my cousins, Polan, Carlos, whenever I call them, they always have something good to say and they always build me up and they tell me, hey, just get out of that negative state, or some vice versa. I help them sometimes too, right? I believe we're all like a medicine. Whenever you've had that person that comes to you with their problems and you start talking to them, you make them laugh, and then you guys are having a good time and you're living in the moment. You're not living in the past, whatever happened to them in the past or what they're thinking about in the future. You're living in that moment and you guys are healing each other. So you guys are like a medicine. People take alprazolam or these other medications for depression or anxiety, but in reality, you're the medicine. You can help somebody out. So as soon as you start feeling that anxiety, just call somebody or text somebody and have them just relax, have you feel more relaxed and calm you down so you won't feel that anxiety. All right. So I hope these tips help you the way they've helped me in my life. And if you have any questions, send me an email to lifecoachvida@gmail.com and I'll put it at the bottom of the link. And also, you can also check out my website. It's h4ltransformativecoaching.com. You can also check it out at the bottom of this video. All right, so I hope all of you have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Peace.